what Ray said. No. I am not. But Professor, I am not accepting what Ray said. I'm saying that this lobby, this woke lobby, they don't realize the mood on the ground. You know, they say, oh, he's hateful, he's fascist, he's this, he's that. For God's sake, he's lying. Oh, 1 minute, sir. His line on illegal immigration was accepted by the people of America. And if there had been no issue, people would not have accepted it. You know, you people in India are also always for Rohingyas and Bangladeshis and infiltrators, and you tell us to have a golden heart. Well, the fact of the matter is, when Trump says that a vote for Kamala Harris means 50 million illegal aliens will invade our borders, steal your money, steal your job, steal your life, of course he's overstating things. But the fact of the matter is, there is a problem. Like there is a problem in India too.
Like there are 93,000 Indians on the borders. Why? Because they
what about the 50 million, 100 million? What about the 50 million, 20 million Bangladeshis?
And
you see the problem with you. 1 minute. It's a problem with you. Just, I don't want to raise my voice, please. I want to have a temperate discussion, but you won't let me. The fact of the matter is, we have a leader in India too. We have a leader in India to raise this curious analogy that you will like. We have a leader in India too, who is an opposition leader. I think he will remain in the opposition. He says, you see, Indians, India is not a nation. And then he expects to get elected. I'm only saying the right wing is pro-nation. If you're not pro-nation, what are you? What is Make America Great Again? It's pro-nation, pro-American nationalism, good for them. It's nationalism has a constituency, Professor, that you may not accept, but which is growing larger and larger every day in every country. Can I have Advaita on the other side? Advaita, what happened today? What do you think?
I think common sense won. That's what happened today. I think, you may want to embellish it with all sort of things and now steer the argument towards inflation, which was at 22%, by the wage increase was at 20%. So there was a disparity, but it wasn't that bad, etc., etc.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want. Okay, bottom line is that we had an issue with the Democrats going completely crazy. And that was the problem. They were unhinged. The far left had taken over. They were more concerned about pronouns than they were about any real issues on the ground. They made that their reason for existence. And this is when people are saying things like, look, the eggs are too expensive, daily essentials are too expensive, young homeowners, because of the interest rates, cannot even aspire to buy a house anymore. These were all very real issues. And instead, what did you have the Democrats doing? This one's a dictator. This rally in MSG is like the Nazis, and it was held in this and so year. It's a just demonization, identity politics. Kamala Harris, no idea what she stood for. Word salad after word salad. Nothing on her policies is clear. At one point, she's against fracking. At the other time, she doesn't have a problem with fracking. Then she's in for gun bans. And then she goes ahead and says, well, I own a gun and I strap one when I have to. So the American public was saying, just who are you, Kamala Harris? What exactly do you stand for? What is your policy? Trump just came in with a sharper, more sensible message. Whether you like him personally or you don't like him personally, at least what you saw was what you got.
Okay,
if he said he wanted to end the war, he was going to do it. He didn't waffle about it.
He didn't waffle. He didn't waffle.
And Arnab, let's also be clear, the African-American vote percentage for Trump has gone up from 8% to 15%. That's nearly double.
See, people don't like it. I'll draw a comparison out here. In India, a
lot of young African-American males could identify with that kind of judicial persecution and violence. So, there are a lot of factors at play here.
True. See, the thing is, 2019, when Narendra Modi won for the second time, he got a considerable Muslim vote. And the woke lobby could not accept it. Now, why did the Muslim community also vote for Narendra Modi? Why did his vote share go up? It is because in today's world, in my humble opinion, Saira, Rashmi, people want strong leaders and dependable leaders. And Trump is seen as strong leader, dependable leader, as opposed to Kamala Harris, who keeps abusing Trump. And I think this time, one of the big reasons why Kamala Harris lost is because of the unhinged rants of Barack Obama and his wife. All they did was abuse day in and day out, calling Trump hateful, fascist, demonizing him. They never accepted the fact that their own candidate cannot speak without an autocue. Now, there are comparisons being drawn. Rashmi, may I draw you in? Are there comparisons between the situation in the US and in India?
Absolutely, Arnab. The intersectional activism that happens across the world, which is basically the woke movement hijacked by the cultural Marxists sitting in, campuses and different think tanks with fat-paying salaries for doing nothing.
Yeah.
They have a sense of solidarity across the world. So their issues are the same. So, there is the Black Lives Matter movement happening in America, but then you have the Indian cricket team here taking the knee as well, because the activism is all across, and they have a sense of solidarity across the world. The left has that, something that the right did not have for the longest of times. But they're repeatedly rejected. I think that is something that we saw today. The Marxists were first rejected by the middle class people, and then the Russian regime and the Chinese regime, kind of rejected them altogether. Then they all came onto university campuses, and they've started this global cabal of activism that happens along the same lines across the world. But what they've forgotten is that you can fool all the people for some time. You can also fool some people all the time, but you can't fool all the people at all times. That's what they've forgotten.
Yeah,
and the Trump campaign, I think it's incredibly unfair to say that they didn't work hard. They worked extremely hard, because I followed this campaign to the T. In Pennsylvania, which became, a key swing state, they brought out 80,000 first-time Amish voters. They registered them. These people, they're isolationists, but they got them out, they got them registered. So they worked incredibly hard as well. And, Democrats, they were just rhetoric after rhetoric, forgetting that, gone are the days of fooling people based on, rhetoric which are manufactured on campuses and through think tanks and endorsed by a few Hollywood celebrities. Those days are gone. The real people won't be fooled anymore, be it in America or in India.
Yeah.
So I think that is the lesson.
Absolutely. Also, this little self-help.
So I'd like to come in, Arnab.
Yes, Saira, please.
Yeah.